Nathan Phillips wrote, "If you are in a beautiful place where you can enjoy sunrise and sunset, then you are living like a lord." Well, there must be plenty of lords and ladies in Yamba. This video we continue our northern New South Wales journey. We have left Port Macquarie and travelled 3 hours north to Yamba. What a delightful place Yamba is. We spent 4 days here. We camped at the Calypso Caravan Park on the Clarence River, which puts you right in the midst of this coastal treasure. You're on the river with short walks to the beach and town CBD. In this video we'll take you for a walk to the most impressive pub on the hill that the old town sits on, a view of the lighthouse, a stroll along the huge breakwater, check out the beach and rock pool. We'll visit the Sunday market and go on a cruise on New South Wales' longest river, the Clarence. And atop all of that, we'll take you on a short trip to the historic town of Ulmarra. We walk out of the caravan park into the main street. Yamba town site was surveyed in 1861. Yamba has a population of around 6,500. Its population can triple in the holiday period. In 2009, Yamba was voted the #1 town in Australia by the Australian Travel magazine. The town's economy is strongly based on fishing and tourism, but has a diverse range of influences due to the sea change phenomenon and the large number of baby boomers who are starting to retire to the warmer climates. We take a left-hand turn into High Street and walk up the hill towards the Pacific Hotel, passing some very nice cafes at the top of the street.
That's cool. Yeah, it's very nice. Oh, look at the big hotel. That must be where those guys went yesterday. There's obviously a view up here.
The Pacific Hotel is a major landmark in Yamba. When the Pacific Hotel opened in 1934, it was launched as the most perfectly appointed place of all seaside resorts north of Sydney. 80 plus years on, the Art Deco pub still stands majestically overlooking the Pacific Ocean and the mouth of the Clarence River. A great place to spot whales from. We checked out the pub and came back later for a meal with a great view. Just below the pub there is a walking path and a track off that to the left, which takes you up to the lighthouse. I'm not sure this is the recommended way, but we took it. It was a little bit of a climb, and we returned via the official way at the northern, or the top side of the pub. Lighthouse is a grand structure with fabulous views. Yamba's main beach has a surf lifesaving club with beach patrols. It also has a 33-metre saltwater rock pool, along with a cafe, toilets, shower facilities, picnic tables, and it's very protected from the southerly and northerly winds. Plenty of parking at the top of the hill. It's a good family beach. The Yamba Rock Pool is the youngest of many rock pools found along the New South Wales coast, the first being built by convicts in the 1820s at Newcastle. Yamba's was built in the 1960s. A few minutes walk from the caravan park is Whiting Beach. This is a wonderful still water beach located along the mighty Clarence River and Yamba breakwater. The gentle rolling waves make Whiting Beach ideal for young families. Easy access to the beach, there's plenty of parking and public toilets, and a good fishing spot. Yamba owes its special character to the fact that it is situated at the entrance of the largest estuarine system in New South Wales. When white settlers first arrived, they found that their ships, their lives and their prosperity were constantly endangered by the treacherous Durangan bar and reef at the Clarence River mouth. The port of Clarence extended from the river entrance of Yamba and Iluka upstream nearly 50 kilometres to Grafton. It was suggested that being navigable for 67 kilometres from the entrance, the Clarence River could be used for greater penetration by ships from the sea than anywhere else in Australia. There had also been continual agitation for construction of a deep sea port. Yamba has two markets, the River Market held the fourth Sunday of the month and the Farmers and Producers Market held every Wednesday, 7 to 11 a.m. The latter we attended, it was very, very good. The Clarence River cruise is one of the best northern river cruises you can do. I've done the Tweed and the Hastings rivers recently, and this is the most interesting one. Departing from Yamba or Iluka, the scenic river cruise to Harwood is approximately a 30-kilometre round trip. It takes about 4 hours. You will see some large boat building enterprises, a sugar mill, and the hardwood bridges, along with some wildlife. It's a great cruise and good value for money. If you look carefully up in the blue sky, you may see some eagles or kites. I'm not sure which they are, but a number circled around and around. Along the Clarence, you'll see a number of very palatial, large homes. Also along the Clarence you'll find some boat building. Here is one of the smaller ones, and on the other side of the bank further up you'll see a very large boat builder.
You can see there the 250-ton vessels and another 50-ton travel lift of the same configuration, a smaller vessel.
We now approach the hardwood bridges. The first is the new bridge. It is about 20 metres east of the old bridge, and it's 1.5 kilometres long and has 4 lanes. The new bridge provides safer and smoother travel for motorists and eliminates the need for the highway motorist to stop, while the old hardwood bridge is raised for maritime users. This brings us to the end of our cruise, and we will turn around and go back under the bridge on our way home. As we disembark from our great cruise day, we walk back to our caravan park and just come across a little party with the pelicans. Fisherman gutting his fish and giving the leftovers to the very happy pelicans. The next day we are back on the shores of the Clarence River visiting the historic town of Ulmarra. Ulmarra is about a 30-minute drive from Yamba. It is a port town with a population of under 500 people. The town has the distinction of being the smallest local government area of New South Wales until 2000, when it amalgamated with the Boyda Shire to form the pristine Water Shire. Ulmarra's name comes from an Aboriginal word meaning bend in the river. The Ulmarra Hotel is the iconic historic pub with a modern touch. So in we went and enjoyed a lovely meal in the garden area. Ulmarra has one of the largest second-hand bookshops I've ever been in. Ulmarra has a variety of shops, 2 really good art galleries, there's an antique centre, and a host of other shops from homewares, clothing, gifts, all sorts. And spend a lazy afternoon strolling around the shops in Ulmarra. The woodworking shop is amazing. Each slab that is commissioned to work on is handcrafted into unique pieces of heirloom furniture. All their pieces are one-offs. You choose the timber and every piece of timber is different. So no two pieces that they manufacture are ever the same. As you've seen Yamba, it's one of Australia's towns you should put on your bucket list. Our next video will take you to the famous Byron Bay. We're lucky while visiting there to spot some whales. Your support via subscription is greatly appreciated. Catch you next time.